Hello, YouTube, LightBox, I guess. So I wasn't thinking about doing it, but I was like, yeah, why not? So I'm doing another Journey to LightBox video. However, I wanted to do this a little bit differently, so I'm not going to show my face as much. Plus, my workspace is kind of a mess right now, and no one really wants to see that. And I just am kind of in a different mental headspace this year, and not taking things as seriously because, I'm not sure if anyone's noticed. You'd have to look really hard to notice, but everything's kind of a dumpster fire right now, so, yeah. And good luck trying to get a job in animation or any other creative industry right now, because it's bad, guys. It's really, really bad. But not everything is a complete trash fire. Me personally, I've had a very up and down year, but despite not having the most ideal job right now, my freelance is going pretty good. So you know what? You just gotta take the little crumbles of success when you can get it to try to hide all the sadness inside. That being said, I kind of feel like LightBox shouldn't really be a place to hustle. I just have always kind of found that disingenuous, like, hey, I'm only hanging out with you because I want money. Which, yes, you should always want money. I like money. I need money to live and also to do vapid stupid things like blow a bunch of money on Sweeney Todd tickets, which, hey, it was absolutely worth it.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd.
But I guess the point I'm trying to get across is I feel like you should kind of build meaningful relationships with people and have fun, which, while I do want to network and connect with people, I made some interactive business cards. Trust me, the concept is more confusing when you actually see it. But I also just want to connect with my friends, which actually a couple of people that I know from the interwebs and other networking groups I'm meeting with. There's a bunch of parties, and there is a wolf dog, which I hope very much I will be able to draw. So I'll just cut some clips here and there. I'll try not to make this too long, because I don't really think anyone wants to hear me talk for an extended period of time. I don't. So just sit back and enjoy the ride to whatever this is manifesting into. But before we do all that, a quick detour to Disneyland.
Hi, Daddy, I love you!
It is day one of the convention, and I arrived earlier than I expected, so the show floor had not opened yet. Instead of waiting in an incredibly long line, I opted to get some morning coffee, which I quickly found that line was equally as long, so I'm not sure if that actually saved me time, but I ran into my friend Zach. And on another positive note, I quickly realized that the first panel of the day I wanted to attend, the Nimona panel, happened to be right next to the Starbucks. So, yay me. So, somehow I ended up being first in line. That has literally never happened to me before. But needless to say, the entire panel was phenomenal and was truly a roller coaster of emotions that really kind of feels cathartic. And to my surprise, after the conclusion of the panel, there was a free poster signing with one of the co-directors of Nimona and ND Stevenson. And I ended up having a very unique request for ND that, with my nerdy labels and all, he was more than happy to oblige. And it really made me happy inside. So thanks, ND. That was super cool, bro. Like, for real, thank you for just humoring me. Just really, thank you. Next, after doing some very mild networking, I went over to Artist Alley to make my wallet suffer. And oh my god, there was so much stuff that in hindsight, I really wished I filmed more, but I was kind of worried about invading people's privacy. And there were people there, so I'm honestly glad that I went on Friday and then again on Sunday and just completely avoided hell on Saturday, because this is my second time in person and I know better now. And oh my god, guys, there were so many sweet doggos, which, slight spoiler alert, Everyone and their brother wanted to do the wolf drawing session, so I didn't get to do that, but I saw the sweet girl and so many sweet boys and girls over the weekend that it more than made up for it. And speaking of crowds, the sweet social was an awesome idea, but holy crap, it needed a bigger venue. So, I didn't get into that, but the hotel bar was open, so you know what? It was still a fun night to be had.
Day 2.
So I started the morning off with chill vibes with the Avatar panel, and oh, it was so relaxing, guys. And then after that, I hopped over to the live demo of Procreate Dreams, which, oh my god, I cannot wait for this software, guys. I'm not the best animator, and I'm using that in the biggest parentheses possible, but just all the features of it and the fact that I can do real-time drawing over live video, which if you're an editor, you know how f***ing hard that is. I literally cannot wait for it, and the fact it's only $20 a pop, I'm kind of hoping my iPad can handle it. If not, I'm due for an upgrade. I might treat myself to a little something over the holidays. And this penguin is absolutely adorable. I also tried the Dreams demo. I don't quite understand how it works, so I tried my best. And you know what? Sometimes that's enough. And then later, I attended the Concept Art Awards, and the art in movies, TVs, and gaming this year was just, chef's kiss. And it was just an honor to be in the presence of so many talented people. And booing every time AI came up, that was fun too. But then we got a mysterious special guest. And as soon as I saw the pictures, I was like, oh, is it? Could it really be? Oh my god, it is him. The deity of all cinema, the god of VFX, the one, the only,
Jesus Christ, that's
James Cameron, via pre-recorded video message. I mean, I didn't actually expect him to be here, but honestly, his acceptance speech was surprisingly humbling, and he said some things that, honestly, I could relate to super hard. Like, what's about to come up here is honestly kind of the most relatable thing James Cameron has ever said.
On Terminator, my first film on the Terminator, I didn't have a budget to pay any of these amazing concept designers. So, you know, I had to kind of design the Terminator in the future and all that stuff myself and use my drawing skills, you know, to get that movie made.
Sunday, day 3. I decide to make it a low-key day. I network a little bit, hang with some friends, and buy art, which, oh my god, there were so many things. There were so many beautiful and cute pieces of art. I could have easily spent $1,000 if I lacked total self-control, and thank god the lines for the panels were definitely far less chaotic, and I actually attended the last panel of the day. So overall, LightBox was an absolute blast. Sure, it had its ups and downs, but overall, it was super fun. And there are so many things I could say, but I feel like my friend Zach can articulate it a lot better than I could possibly ever dream of.
Well, it was definitely a lot, but since this is like my first time going to a convention since before COVID, it was honestly a really great experience. It was nice just like finally like meeting all these people that I knew like on the internet in person for the very first time. I actually got some really, I mean, like I gotten like tips and advice before, but it just felt like the feedback I got this year genuinely feels like stuff I'm just really trying to like think about and just try to figure out how to like improve myself going forward.
Honestly, you articulated it a lot better than I did. And the only other comment I have is my feet are tired, they're blown up. I probably spent too much money, but I don't regret any of it. So, I don't know, I guess we end it here. Yee! Yeah!
And on Monday, when I had to fly home, I got mild food poisoning from a hotel banana. I had to deplane once, and I had a 3-hour delay. The end.